Hi everyone, I'm Simone. I'm a violinist. This week playing with the Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra and Beethoven's Violin Concerto, which is my favorite concerto, so I'm very, very happy to be here.
Yes, so you're here playing Beethoven's Violin Concerto. What's the process when you're preparing to do a concerto?
Well, I mean, of course, the most important thing when learning any concerto is just looking very, very properly into the whole score. Knowing what's going on everywhere in the orchestral score, in your own part, and knowing a little bit about the background, of course, of the composer and of the time it was written in. And then I think, especially with this concerto, I've played it for a long time, and I think it's really, in the case of Beethoven, it's something that needs a work that needs to grow with you. So every time you're playing it, you're learning new things, and I think it's maturing every time you play it. At least I hope so.
Yeah. So do you like playing classical concertos, or are you sometimes a fan of playing romantic or 20th century works?
I enjoy playing a lot of different repertoire, and that's also I'm very lucky to do that. So I'm playing a very kind of a broad range of repertoire from Baroque to really kind of modern, very, very modern things. I like the variety.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite?
I have to say Beethoven is my favorite. I think it is the
best
concerto.
week to have you then.
Yes, it's a really a monumental piece, and it just expresses the deepest feelings. I think that of course you can't put into words. I mean that's what music's about. You can't put it into words, but I think the Beethoven concerto has that maybe more than any other concerto.
And you got with us to show us your Stradivarius. So can you tell us a bit about it?
Yes, well, it's not mine, unfortunately, but it's Stradivarius from 1718. It's called the Ex-Chanot Chardon, and of course it's very interesting because it has no corners, so it's a cornerless violin, and it's the only one that Stradivarius made in this shape. I'm very, very happy to play it, of course, very lucky. And it's lent to me by an anonymous benefactor.
How long have you been playing it?
About 2.5, 3 years now.
Brilliant. And any particular dress you like to wear that goes really well with your Strad? Do you like to dress up when you're performing?
Of course, I mean, I like to wear a nice dress if I can find it. I don't really choose to go with my instrument, I should say. But no, I mean it's I think it's nice to wear a good-looking dress, but it is sometimes tricky because you have to feel comfortable in it, and being able to move in a dress is that's really the most important thing for me.
So what have you got coming up? Any big tours?
The coming few months are quite busy for me, playing in kind of many places, going to the US, playing in Europe quite a lot, of course, and last week was a very special week for me because I got to play my debut with the Concerto Orchestra in Amsterdam, which for me it was very special because I'm from that country, and it's one of the greatest orchestras in the world. So it was a wonderful experience. But being here it's just as great for me. It's the third time that I'm here, and I always enjoy being back with an orchestra, and kind of you get to form a relationship, really, and you get to know the people more. So it's a pleasure.
And what sort of music do you like to listen to when you're not playing classical?
I like listening to kind of older things like Louis Armstrong and Ella Fitzgerald, things like that. But also I like the Beatles and Michael Jackson. So it's all kinds of things really. But I have to say I mainly listen to classical music. It's just what I enjoy the most.
Yeah. So do you have any advice for any of our BSO Vibes members out there who really want to be a musician, who want to make it in the music world?
I would say that probably the most important thing is hard work and determination, of course. But I feel that all young people not only young people, but young people in particular should they should be in touch with classical music, because it really kind of enriches your life. For me anyway, it does. And so I think when you have a passion for music and you want to continue, then yes, you have to work very, very hard from a very young age. But I think in any profession that's the case. So.